Ladies and gentlemen, we got the legendary Rass Kass here in the chat with us, man. You know, special guest joining us today because you know we've been playing that Francis Scott Key joint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and man, thank you, God.
That's a dope joint, man. With Jamo Gang, right?
Jamo Gang, yes, sir.
Yep.
Yo, Rass, first and foremost, thank you for making it to the show. You know, it was short notice, and as always, Rass Kass is a real motherfucker. He always holds it down as long as it's real hip hop, and he got the time. That nigga Rass Kass is there, so we gotta salute that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
And above
Polo, man. Like,
above anything,
Polo
Rass Kass,
Vision,
how many fucking years? How many years you officially in hip hop game? How many years you been kicking ass?
Shit, since '96. So what is that?
96. That's just fucking like 24 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's a minute.
That's when So Nice came out. So as far as technically, professionally, I signed a deal earlier that year. So yeah, 24. And I'm only 21 years old, so that's crazy. How did that happen?
That's wild, man.
So Rass, how long between you rapping and you getting that deal? How many songs you did? How long did that take to do that? Cause you a different type of MC. So how long did it take you to make those kind of prophetic songs that you make that to this day niggas can't fuck with?
I was always making. I was making myself. I was making my music and having my voice. My first demo when you had something destroyed. That's like the demo I wish I still had. It's my first demo. Starving Artist. I had a song called Starving Artist. I've always been myself, man. I mean, I always enjoyed writing. So transferring that into actually hip hop was an easy transition for me because I wasn't really a rapper. I just actually wrote in complete sentences, man. I was just writing my thoughts. I'm a venter. So I just would vent and say the shit I really thought. Because it's easier sometimes to get your thought. Like when I argue with motherfuckers, 9 times out of 10, I'll write out the key points of what I want to say so I don't get lost in emotion and I know what the fuck I want to say to the bitch or the homie. Like, nigga, first of all, A, then B, then 3, then fuck you, and then let's fight. Like, I already have my shit. No, on my mama.
Yeah.
God. So the rap shit was the easy transition for me naturally writing that way. Like, I naturally kind of plan out my thoughts, and it helps me figure out what's going on here if I just take it here and jot it out. And so really all hip hop, you know, writing lyrics for me was just filling in those blanks. Like if I do an outline of my fuck you statement to somebody, I'm free flowing through the middle of it. With hip hop, I just filled in all the dots in the middle of it
right.
with the lyrics, you know, in the transition. So for me, I don't know when my friends thought I was ready to you know, my bigger homies, you know, those being DJ Battle Cat and my Malik Levy, some of the people I encountered who would become friends and big homies I encountered through the journey. I don't know when they really, I guess around 91, they thought I was ready. So I had my demo floating and I was supposed to get a deal with Delicious Vinyl.
So wait, Rass, you was 15?
Yeah, I was about 14 when our first deal. I was probably gonna go sign the Delicious Vinyl, like 14. So, and then Farside got that deal. But that was my deal. I introduced them to the guy that got them their deal, DJP, Paul Stewart. So you can always ask Farside, like, they'll be like, yo, Rass Kass kind of created that scenario, and that was kind of my situation, but I went off to jail. So I guess sometime around, to answer your question, around 91 is when people thought I was good enough to be signed.
So what the fuck? Because you're not no little kid rapper. What? How you like? What the fuck was you laughing at? 14.
You know, I mean,
I can't even picture that. I'm like,
but check it though.
I was an ill prodigy. You know, rest in peace to my nigga Prodigy. But I was an ill. I guess I could only be the reflection of what I was learning, and I had stepped in and started getting knowledge of self pretty early, and as I processed that information and juxtaposed that with who I was in the streets of LA, I was kind of formulating who I was, and I had these older homies, DJ Battle Cat and Wino, who produced all the Coolio shit, that saw that in me and they cultivated it. And then Domino Theory, and then after the first initial buzz, that's when Sway and Tech came from Oakland and gave us that platform to rhyme on the radio. So the Wake Up Show. So yeah, man, I was blessed, man. I got to sharpen my tools at an early age. And I was forming my philosophies at an early age.
I mean, we just had a kid, Prince Navon, that we just listened to, 15 years old, and the kid is nice. He's from Charlotte. Mm-hmm. The kid is nice. Now, looking at the way music is today, right? You know, back then, you know, you're looking for a deal, you're trying to get a deal. Compared to, you know, you didn't have the internet back then. You didn't have social media and Spotify and all of that, where you can get your music out there, YouTube. This kid's got a little buzz going in Charlotte. What would you talk to him about a record deal, you know, trying to get a deal, or versus independent right now?
You know, anything is always a tool, man. You know, so you can use the tool for positive, or you can use it for the pros and cons. You know, if the route that you want to go is the major label thing and making you, then, you know, then do it. A lot of people think I'm gonna, like, even including myself, we thought like we do all the hard work and then you sign to a label and then the job's over. All I do is concentrate on the art, and it's not that. It becomes a whole different politic, and nobody can prepare you for that. Like, literally, your radio, the head of radio may just have something against you, man, because he wants his artist to win and will salt your record. Like, it's that kind of politics that goes on at a record company. You hear about it in movies all the time. The president got fired. So all those movies that got greenlit get shelved. Fuck those. It's not because the movie wasn't good. He just got his niggas he want to bring in. He want his directors and he wants his actors. You understand what I'm saying? So it's so much other politics you playing. For a newer artist, I always say, like, you know, test. If you can get a buzz in this climate with so many things, you know, fighting for your attention, there may be a strength to going independent. The E40s prove that. Cash Money, Master P. You know, there's certain people that if you can get a strong foundation, you may be better off just keeping that foundation instead of going in the deep waters with this multi-million-dollar company that at the end of the day doesn't give a fuck whether you live or die. Nobody's gonna love you like you.
Yeah.
So
I feel you there.
My advice is the pros and cons, man. You know, if that company actually shows, approves, and is willing to invest and believe in you as an artist, I'll give you two examples and I'll get off of it. There was a girl that could sing amazingly and play the piano, and she got a record deal and they dropped her. And then she got another record deal. Her name is Alicia Keys. There's a dude that could sing pen game like a rapper. Nigga wrote faster. Because half these niggas don't write their rhymes anyway. He was a singer. Sing like a songbird, fucking write like an MC. Like, I used to be in the studio with the nigga, like, bro, you write like me, because I happen to be a fast writer. Like, bro, you nasty, bro. And he got a record deal. And his name is Schaefer. And he had his record deal, then he got dropped. And he's very distraught. And I said, bro, you know, nobody can take from you what the universe, what the creator, what God gave you, what your parents, what your genetics are. Like, you nasty, bro. And don't let, because these corporate people, let them stop you. Just keep doing what you're doing. and he started selling some of his records, and then so-and-so bought one and it went gold, and then Beyonce bought one and it went platinum, and and then they begged him to give him a record deal, and he changed his name, and his name is Neo. So worrying about corporate America, they're stupid. The labels aren't smart. Labels are into selling the same thing over and over again and convincing average people that the same bullshit they're selling is somehow the cool thing to do. They're not smart, they're reactive. So there are people that told Prince he wasn't shit. He needs to act like Michael Jackson. So if Prince wouldn't have done that, we'd have some mediocre nigga that we never would have known how amazing he was. You understand what I'm saying? The bigger fight is for you to. I'm still fighting because I know I'm special and I know how great I am, and I refuse to put on a khaki suit and turn into what they wanted me to turn into, or to dumb down my lyrics because they're uncomfortable for white America to hear when I say racism affects me and this is bullshit. Historically, that's not true. I'm fighting that fight, and I refuse to become another Future or another whoever the fuck is popular because that's what sells.
There it is. And look, I listen to music. I get a lot of people on this show here, like we listen to music and we give a review and we give some feedback to the artist. And I get submissions and everybody's trying to sound like Future or whatever it is. And the music is, it's just terrible because it's just terrible. And I'm always telling them, look, you're entering a saturated market, and if you can't find what's special about yourself, your own voice, what's special about yourself, and put that out there, you know what I'm saying? If you do happen to make one song that blows up, now the only thing you know how to do is ride the wave because you don't have your own voice. You know what I'm saying? To put out there so that your voice is cemented and you just make your music and your fans will come to you. Too many people trying to do the same thing because of the machine that you're talking about right there.
It does promote that. So, if that's what you want, a lot of people just want to be popular. I want to be a rap star. They don't care about the culture. They care about how many likes they can get and some bands so they can play like they on the phone with some money. If that's what you want, then you're going to do the things that it takes to get that attention. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock people. That's just not who I am. And it's not the kind of music I want to listen to. So aesthetically, I just don't fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rass,
but I understand it can get you paid. My bad. Go ahead, Marco.
It's all good. Rass, sometimes when we make like an incredible piece of work, right, that it stands on its own as something that should be like in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, right? I know, like artists be like, yo, fuck that. I got millions of songs that's fire. And you still making fire songs, right? But we got people in the chat that want to talk about Soul on Ice, right? Soul on Ice and Soul on Ice 2. What's good? Because it's a lot of niggas that rap and they go in and we grow up loving them. And then by the end of their career, we like, this nigga needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that you're not one of those artists. You know what I'm saying? Like you're.
Woo! Got that bullet.
No, like your level of complexity of your rhymes. You can not. Nobody could like. I'm one of the biggest Cannabis fans. You know what I'm saying? So nobody could ever tell me Cannabis fell off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could tell me Rass Kass fell off. Nobody can tell me Killer Priest. Any Four Horsemen. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you fell off. But now when you dealing with Soul on Ice 2 and Soul on Ice being such a standalone piece of art in hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. How do you bring that full circle and be like, yo, Soul on Ice, this shit? Like, what's the growth and what's the difference in maybe contrast or maybe the same? Like, what's the development in it to this point? Because people love that album, you know what I'm saying? And when Soul on Ice, now that we making part 2s, some of them part 2s wasn't as good as we wanted them to be.
So, you know what? With that being said, couple of things. For me, I was always wary of part 2s. Part 2, especially to your first record, it's all I got. It's my foundation, essentially. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that don't know me still like, but nature of the threat, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever. And so I felt as if for a long time, I knew it was coming, but I didn't want to face the fact that it was going to come. So I was working on a totally different project. And as I started listening to the songs, I understood that I was making Solo Nights too. I had to just accept that. Because I literally, that's just, my subconscious mind does what the fuck it wants. So what I was making, the sonic soundtrack, I was making a different album than what I wanted to make, and I just had to deal with that. With that being said, Biggie will never get to celebrate 20 years of his career. Pac, Nipsey Hussle, Big L, Big Pun, legendary people, and then they love niggas when they dead. If nobody else loved me and give me my roses, I'm gonna give myself my roses. I'm grateful to hip hop for giving me the journey and the experience. And for the most, I never had no other job. I worked at McDonald's for a week and a half, and I was fucking the manager the first week. So I wore my own jeans and ate nuggets. So I'm blessed to have had this journey. Maybe I'm not. Maybe, you know, I don't get the same fucking accolades by mainstream hip hop. You know, the Source never fucking let me present nothing. Motherfuckers is groupies, bro. At the end of the day, I know my bars is up. I know I've given 110% every time I get in there, and I don't give a fuck who you name. Line for line, I'll tear his ass up. If we even, nature the threat alone, but let alone white power, the things I write. Interview with the Vampire. They not fucking with me. I don't care. I mean, I tell the best stories, but if we talk about facts and lining up with science and whatever, fuck that. Plus the bars and keeping it street. No, I didn't sell all the records, but that doesn't validate me. Hip hop gave me my journey. I got to, I don't call it stardom, I call it bardom. I got to go to clubs with Big L and drink with Pun. And KRS-One just recently said, I inspired him. I'm a little boy from the West Coast that he changed my whole mode of thinking as a kid. My contribution is cemented.
Yeah, Sean Price.
Period.
Sean Price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sean P. Who
personally told me from his mouth to my ear that he was instrumental in making them be Sean Price from Ruck. You know what I'm saying? So that these are facts. And
right.
That's something that he holds Rass Kass as one of his top MCs, and that's, you know, I mean,
and that's my brother,
all the top MCs hold Rass as a top MC, including myself. Even though a lot of people don't know me, I know that Rass is one of the fires.
Thank you, man. And just to answer, and I'm trying to make a long story short because I do have to get up out of here. But I was very afraid, wary of doing it. And what I wanted to do was hold a mirror up to myself about this 25, because essentially I started Solo Nights, what people don't know is I started it 2 years earlier. It was mostly my demo. So my demo became my album, and then I, you know, whatever, it was some fuckery and whatever. But so for me, it technically would have come out in like 94 instead of 96, or at least late 95. So I wanted to hold a mirror to myself and say, how much differently do I think? You know, do I still feel the same? You know, I juxtaposed, I compared and contrasted. And I just wanted to, like, nature the threat. How do you feel, Raz? Do you feel like da-da-da-da? You know, that's what Solo Nights 2 was about. Was like, what was my growth? Do I still feel the same way? Like, it's crazy because at the end of Solo Nights 2 is what I really realized is that, you know, I did grow in certain places, and I still repeated some of the same stupid shit that I was talking about not being. And no, my country got worse. You know what I'm saying? like it got more racist. Like a lot of, like, no, for real. Like, those were the things that I dealt with. Was like no, I still feel the same way about this country. The beautiful thing is that the last song is a hidden track, and Order Like KO, the last song on my album, on the first album on Solo Nights, I get shot. I'm in the booth and you hear a silencer and you hear a body slump. And on the last song, which is Ghosted on Solo Nights 2, I say first album ended with me being in the booth getting smoked. This album, I want to leave you with hope. Shalom. Salam.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what was important to me, to come out to where am I at in my journey, where before I've always been a realist, but maybe kind of looking at the cup half full, whereas, even though it's fucked up and all this other shit, that I hope that I can impart some hope. You know what I mean? And so I feel like we did that. Thankful to Snoop and Justice League and CeeLo Green and Immortal Technique and everybody that came, whoever, mixed, mastered, the person that gave me a hot dog, whatever the fuck. People that blessed me and helped me, they helped me make a really dope album, man. And again, I didn't sell a shitload of records, and the magazines and the double XLs and all the magazines, they didn't cover my shit like Razz's 25th anniversary. They didn't give me the same kind of accolades and support that they give a lot of other niggas, but fuck them. Because at the end of the day, born alone, die alone, and I know who I am. And I'm always fight for that.
That's it, man.
Yeah. Yo, Raz, thank you for coming through. I want to let you know that you're one of the best MCs. You're definitely one of my favorites of all time. And you still out here doing your numbers in a way that makes us proud. You know what I'm saying? Because I was even telling Sim, I was asking him, like, certain artists, they should stop. Certain artists, I think they just...
Oh, look like he froze up. But anyway, Raz, man, we really appreciate you coming through, man. He froze up. I mean, it takes that to get that dude to stop talking. It takes the screen got to freeze to get him to stop talking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you see, you talking shit? I'm back, nigga.
That thought is a rap, bro.
Nah, but definitely Raz.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time. I definitely appreciate your time. One of my favorite MCs. A solid brother in and out the music industry, just a solid human being. And that's what we're about on this show. You know what I'm saying? Like repping real shit, real hip hop culture. And thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Andy, I see you over there, man. And everybody that's on here, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you. I'll be back, man. Just let me know next time so I can push everything to the side and we'll rock and roll.
No doubt.
Raz, real quick, anything else you wanna push? Like anything coming up right now?
Yeah, for real.
No, thanks for supporting the Jamo. That's what's out right now. Solo Nights 2 and the Jamo gang. We got the record out right now with Premier, produced by DJ Premier, featuring Slug from Atmosphere. So we just about making good hip hop. I hate saying it, but it is for the culture, man. We trying to make some quality shit, and we out here doing our part, man. Everybody do your part.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yo, you're a legend in the game, man. So it's an honor that you're able to come through. You know what I mean? And you took some time out of your schedule to, just come talk to us, man. Even though it's not a million people, you just came to talk to us because, we just hip hop fans. So that's major, man. You know what I'm saying? That's really major, man. That's really major. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get into that Jamo gang joint and let you go ahead and get on, man. All right.
All right, stay blessed, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Good looking, Raz. Appreciate you, God.
Seacrest out.